My name is Mark Price Perry, and welcome to Business Driven PMO. When it comes to PMO setup and management, I have a set of convictions that's different from what I see advocated and practiced within the industry. And today, I'm here to introduce to you this Business Driven PMO set of videos that I'll be doing to share with you some of my convictions about Business Driven PMO setup and management. From ages ago as a college intern until present day, I've had over 40 years of PMO experiences. The first 20 of these years were all on the business side in various sales, marketing, business development, and professional services organizations. In these organizations, PMOs were vital. They were crucial to our ability to achieve our objectives, whether those objectives were sales revenue performance, profit, customer satisfaction, professional services utilization and billing rates, or whether those efforts were to introduce new products to the market or expand into new product segments, or perhaps to conduct market research to better understand the types of products we needed to bring to market to be best of breed. I could go on and on with one PMO example after another of how important PMOs were to the business units, organizations, and divisions that I've been in or that I've led. Suffice it to say, it would be hard-pressed to find a bigger advocate and champion for the PMO. Imagine my surprise when, after 20 years of PMO experiences, all on the business side, I found myself in the project management community at a Project Management Institute event, hearing one presentation after another about the PMO. It felt as if I were a duck trying to listen to a bunch of chickens. One presenter spoke of the PMO in terms of the purpose of the PMO was to be the organization within the enterprise that develops and maintains standards for the management of projects. Another person spoke of the PMO as being the organization that is the center of excellence for project management best practices. Another person spoke of the PMO in terms of PMO setup, in which he advocated that the PMO should pick a model, list its services, and quickly show wins and sell the executive team on the value of the PMO and get support from the executive team to continue the PMO. Well, I could not disagree more with these perspectives and advisements. Now, granted, a lot of the difference of opinion was largely due to the fact that many of the people speaking about PMOs were coming from IT PMOs or software development organizations that were perhaps within a IT department. Now, I clearly know that the needs of PMOs can be different and should be different based upon business needs, but it was almost as if these people felt that a PMO is an organization where you implement a tool, develop a best practice, staff a team, and show up for work, and then try hard. And you get rewarded for effort, not outcome. And that, to me, is a very foreign concept, and perhaps is the reason why we have such a difference in perspective on what the purpose of the PMO is and how to go about setting up a PMO. When you view the PMO in terms of effort, you come to a much different place than when you view the PMO in terms of what outcomes are you seeking to achieve. Now, I did find a number of people that agreed with my perspective about PMO setup and management and my perspective about the purpose of the PMO. And in fact, they encouraged me to write a book about business-driven PMO. So I did. And that actually became a 3-book series with 270 some odd podcasts to follow. And it was a great experience. For one, it truly helped me to solidify in my mind what I mean by a business-driven PMO that's accountable and achieves specific outcomes versus other forms of PMOs that are represented by the various PMO models that come one day and go another. Now, I will be the first one to admit to you that I certainly don't have all the answers when it comes to PMO setup and management. I don't think anyone does. But in the last 20 years, I've worked with PMOs in over 50 countries across 6 continents. I've worked with leadership teams in discussing business-driven approaches to PMO setup and management, in approaching the value of the PMO in terms of the value of achieving specific business issues or pursuing opportunities that the leadership team wants the PMO to take on. And I truly believe at the end of the day, you really only have one of 2 types of PMOs. You have a PMO that's driven by specific needs of the business, or you have a PMO that's not. So I hope you enjoy these few videos that I'll be putting out, and I hope you'll consider the business-driven approach to PMO setup and management. It'll help you have better project outcomes, and it will help you have a better PMO. This has been a business-driven PMO video. My name is Mark Price Perry. Until next time.